hands up. Put your hands up. Now let me see you put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
I might just have to go stupid. Hey.
So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are having a great day so far, and I know it's only going to get better because today, me and my beautiful co-caster, Mr. TV, we will, walk you through this best of two series for Foxnyr versus Red.
Thank you very much, Alisran, and it's a pleasure to be here once again on Foxnyr. This time around, we're going to be casting Foxnyr Finest against Team Red. So we're looking to see if the boys can get some sort of let's say redemption arc starting today. Like last time, they suffered the 0-2 against Nico Elite, if I'm not mistaken. The first round was even a draw, so they are for sure hungry for that first win.
Oh, definitely. I'm telling you, just as hungry as I am for the good old showmaker Keisante memes. Something I saw in the background over there. Do you think, but talking about it, Keisante, he was like weak for a patch, right? And now I personally feel like he's an absolute menace again. What do you think? Is he going to be first pick or
Yeah.
ban, or?
Yeah, it's likely that we get to see something like that. Even yesterday, I was playing with some friends on ARAM, like for fun, absolutely, and we joked around because there's one friend of ours that we always joke around like he can't play anything. All groups have that one friend. If you don't know who that is, that's probably you. We had that one friend play Xante, and he was killing everybody, and we were like, yeah, so it's Xante. You just press keys. You just you're bashing your head on the keyboard, and the keys happen, and the kills happen. So it seems to be in a really broken state right now. It reached the 65 win rate percentage, something like that. So. It's absurd. It's absurd.
No
It got 65% win rate or something like that. I've seen the memes online, so it's definitely in a broken state. Another thing that I think that right now is a little bit broken are the Senna tank bot lane. Most likely Senna Tamkanch. That thing scares me, and I don't know what to do against that. I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay, interesting. Well, I don't know what to do against it in-game, but I know what to do it in Gem Select, because, of course, we had a look at today's opponent team, and, they like to play a lot of Senna. We already had to figure out, hey, who goes where, If you main Senna, are you an ADC or are you a support? Do you just... Wait, that's genius, honestly. If you main Senna, you can just, you go for both roles. And you can
flex
always,
it.
you can always play your champion. But yeah, Senna absolute menace right now. But in the strat that you mentioned, of course, it is fasting Senna, and you let the bruiser / tank, you let him farm, right?
Yeah. But even when that happens, most teams will sometimes switch between who plays it. Sometimes the support gets to play the fasting Senna. Other times it's the AD carry playing it, but simply not farming. So even that is another level of flexibility that can be shown. But as you know, like the easier way around it would be simply to ban it. If one team has some sort of one trick ready to play, just get rid of it.
Exactly. Yeah, honestly, that's what bans are for, right? Even so, on one side compared to the other side. And talking about sides, Team Red is on a surprise. Team Red is on the red side. Yeah.
On the red side. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So we got our job. We got an easier job then. If it was the other way around, we'd be a complete mess talking about it in game. This time around, if it's red on red and Foxnyr on blue, it should be easy. It should be easy for us, and there should be no confusions.
for the first game, at least.
Yeah, at least for the first game. That's true. At least for the first game. So anyways, just a quick roundup, or let's say reminder of our lineup for today. We have Juvies, Panda, Flip, Fi, and Trailblazer, just like last week against Nico Elite. So the boys are looking ready, and we should be close to start of this game. I think everybody is in the lobby ready to start it. So let's see how they will adapt from that tough loss against Nico Esports, Nico Elite. I mean. Nico Elite Esports, maybe. I'm not quite sure. Let's see if they can if they can bring it back to this time around against Red. Speaking of Nico, have you seen the Caps Nico play? Of course you've seen it. He transformed into a cannon.
Yeah, honestly, the Nico, do we call it rework? It was a rework, right? It's not.
Yeah.
How many weeks or months has it been? It feels like yesterday to me. And I remember having like discussions with friends like, okay, you know, is it healthy for the game? No. Is it fun to play as? Yes. Is it fun to play against? No. But
No.
I mean, she did get some nerfs, but still, I think Nico is in an okay state right now.
Yeah, and it's impressive. Like it's been reworked quite a few months ago, definitely, and new things still pop up. So like there's still a lot to unveil on that champion, and I think that's something that is beautiful, and that's something that we've been lacking a little bit with recent champs. But anyways, seems like we're jumping into champ select, and the first ban is already on the line. Ziggs will be removed from the bot lane of Red.
Exactly. No red Yordle for Team Red on red side, and yeah, maybe also red ban. And come on, they were listening. I wanted to see Nico. No, I wanted to see it honestly, but what can we do?
I guess it's past trauma. It's past trauma. They faced it last week on the team and on the Rift as well. Like the champion and the team were named Nico. So yeah, that didn't work very well. So they decided to do the easiest way around, which is banning. Why complicated? Why try to make a big brain play? Like, what are we gonna play to counter it? Just ban. If you just ban, there's no need to counter it. Anyways, that means that some of the other bans have been left open, including this Orianna that I think we saw banned last week. This time around, Flip will get his hands on Orianna.
Okay, so first of all, K-Sante out of the game. You know, the memes can live on in my dream.
That's true.
But they will not be in the game. And Senna is open, by the way, so I'm really curious. Will they just go for a Senna plus something in this rotation, or will they answer in the mid lane? And okay, Azir, chicken versus robot.
Okay, Azir Orianna, that's a classic, I'd say. It's been a few patches since we didn't get to see these type of matches in the mid lane, like those classic control mages. But right now things are a little bit different, as Orianna got plenty of buffs, so she's more of a bursty mage, let's say, with the shockwave having more impact in games. And there it is. Senna was left open, and I think that's it. I think that's the let's say the one-trick player that we weren't quite sure where he is gonna play it, has got his Senna. So that might be a next level of flexibility that we haven't seen, is now to discover where will she be playing.
Funny little story until the next two picks are picked. I have once cast a tournament where one team sent their AD carry on Vayne top, and they sent their top laner on the bot lane as Sion, and then they picked Senna with it. So the support player played Senna, by the way. Just because you talk about the flexibility, you know, I've seen some wild things, so who knows?
That's next level.
It is next level indeed.
And I think it could be done. I think it could be done. Anyways, will Foxnyr lock their bot lane right here, right now? Seems like they will not. They are offering the Sejuani, and it is Sejuani for Panda. So we have the jungler, mid, and bot already selected against bot support. I don't know. Like that's it. Senna is still an incognito, and the mid laner Azir. So we'll see how Red closes out the first rotation here. And will they answer with the jungle pick, or will they leave it open to the next round? It seems like it's the Vi. Very solid pick, and with very heavy priority on the early game.
Oh, definitely. I mean, you kind of have a strong setup just with Senna ultimate, Dawning Shadow, and Vi ultimate. You know, you have a... what do we call it? One screen of engage range, you know, with flash and your wall breaker, and then if you think, oh, maybe we can turn it, there will be Dawning Shadow from Senna from downtown, you know, and I like both drafts so far, though. What do you think? You know, talking about the first 3 picks, we see the core of the composition. Do you have a favorite here?
I mean, I think there's a lot of exploits that Foxnyr can explore here on this second rotation. Unfortunately, the AD carry is already locked, which I think is going to be the primary focus of this Vi. Vi can get her hands onto Caitlyn or Orianna super easy. So now the question is, how can we peel for them? How can we make sure that Senna goes in, actually Vi goes in and never gets out. I think that's what Foxnyr needs to do right now, and needs to pick something that will allow them to do so. They themselves banned
Yeah.
Tahm Kench because it makes sense. It would be first picked right now. This case, it's now going to be the Nautilus. So now I would like to see what they can bring here, especially on the support role. I'm very curious to see what they will bring and the type of kite tools that they will have. Right now they're offering Kale.
No,
right
no,
now they're offering
no,
Kale.
No, what? If they pick Kale? No way.
I actually like it.
Wait, that's even weirder. But wait, that's even weird.
What's going on? Okay, we got the Bard. We got the Bard. Okay, Bard is crucial here because if they do the engage, as you said, like one screen away, you can see the ultimate from Vi coming in, and you just have to ult. You just pop the Bard ult, and the engage is gone. Vi cannot do anything else, and she might got herself into a bad position that your team can capitalize on once she arrives. So I like this pick right here. I was thinking the Kale would be also a good option because of the ultimate. But no, it seems like it's gonna be Gangplank. So another global as well. This also helps.
That's just honestly. I mean, I like the concept of Kale, but I think she's in a trash spot. Okay, I'm gonna be. Yeah, I don't know. I think Kale is super bad right now. If you know how to lane against her, but Gangplank, man. Now when I see that champion, I know you are on a timer, my friend. So talking about timers. Looking at the scaling, you know, looking at both team compositions first glance, the first question I usually ask myself, is one team on a timer here? What do you think?
I don't think there's... There could be a world where you can say that the red team has slightly better scaling because of the Azir, but at the same time, as you said, like, there's the Gangplank, so... He's gonna farm up so much gold. He's gonna get advantages through that gold and possibly even through the cannon barrage. So yeah, I would say it's pretty even on that matter.
Definitely, and also looking at the opportunities both teams can get. So, who do you think will be the main champion to look out for both teams? You know, kind of like who will be the main engage? Who will be the roaming character?
All right, definitely onto the red side, we have Vi that's gonna be starting everything up all the time. There's the Zir with the ultimate that can turn around fights pretty easily, and at the same time, on the blue side, on Foxnyr side, we have Orianna Sejuani. So we can either have an excellent combo with the Sejuani starting it up, and then the Orianna following it up, or we can have a flank from Orianna, like waiting on a bush or something, and just out of nowhere, there's a shockwave getting multiple men off red knocked up. So that's gonna be an easy one. I think that on this matter, I feel like red side needs to play pick a lot more than Foxnyr does. Foxnyr has a very solid front to back team fight comp, and slightly easier to execute, if I'd say. Meanwhile, the other side needs to play it more correctly. They need to get picks on that Vi early on so that she has impact those, so that she can survive the engage. Otherwise, she's gonna go in and just die at the hands of Caitlyn.
Okay, so of course you mentioned both normal and playbook ways. Personally, I'm also looking for a big Bard ult and then Gangplank running up, placing 7,000 barrels and then popping
them.
There
are options.
You know, once the Tempered Fate wears off, that would be... I mean, that is super duper hard to execute, you know, of course, but man, that would be an amazing way for the Golden Bird, you know, to die a golden death. Imagine, that would be fun. But I also have to ask you, like, a thing that is on my mind right now, and I'm not too sure. Yeah. So this is Senna bot lane, this is Nautilus. First, who is going to be farming? And second, how much damage will Senna actually deal compared to the Caitlyn if they are on even gold?
Oh well, that's a good question.
Right?
I don't think. Well, yeah, is Senna gonna farm? Like, I don't think so. I don't think that makes much sense currently. So she would always be behind gold, in a way. But at the same time, it's Nautilus. Will Nautilus be farming everything up? Could be, and could make it even more tanky. more tanky front line, easier and faster because he's got more gold. So that makes the engages more safe for the Nautilus. But at the same time, I really don't know. Like at this point, Jace and Senna didn't even swap places. So the player that was supposed to be the top laner is gonna play Senna. So there's that
Wait, what?
flexibility we were talking about.
What? Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It's
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's what we saw from our scouting. The person that we thought it was the top laner had
Yeah.
crazy mastery on Senna. So that's the player that's gonna play Senna.
I mean, Jace is kind of like an ADC. Like when he isn't melee, he's got whatever.
Imagine that
dude.
it's imagine it's actually Senna top and Jace AD carry right now.
Holy cow! I would no way. I would rather have the Shaco pick in this case. By the way, they hovered Shaco, and I'm not gonna.
They did.
Yeah, I'm not gonna kid you. Shaco as I mean, if Shaco is picked, he would probably be jungle, and then Sejuani would have been support, and then you have Orianna Shaco, and you have the invisible ball delivery system, right?
Oh
so,
yeah.
I mean, it is something.
I didn't think of that. But that's quite powerful. That's quite powerful.
We won't see it in this game though. Maybe next game. I hope the Shaco hover was kind of a teaser. You know.
If Orianna gives the ball to Shaco, the ball gets invisible as well.
Yes. 100%.
So yeah, so kids, if there's a Shaco Orianna on the enemy team, always keep track. Keep your eyes on the ball.
Oh yeah. By the way, talking about keeping track of everything, we are in game, and I hope you are as excited as we are for the first game of today's series, Red versus Foxnyr's Finest. And yeah, Foxnyr's Finest, they are all going into kind of one direction, you know? What direction will it be?
They are all in the Baron pit. It's a bit early, guys. It's a bit early. It doesn't spawn until 20 minutes.
No way!
Oh, the
Okay! Okay, only flash, nothing more. Okay. Woo!
Okay, that's flash for using the portal, I guess. So it's a pretty
You take those.
big, it's quite the big commitment because now Bard is kind of being, let's say, useless until level 2. He only has auto attacks and a portal. It's good for safety, but he cannot bully as much as he would like in this early stage of the laning phase. But I think that's a very solid trade for the part of Foxnyr Finest. They get the flash from the top laner. So I would guess Sejuani would start on the red side, but it seems like Panda has different ideas. So he's going to leave the top lane to be as it is, and it's going to go towards that bot lane, trying to impact early on. So trying to make sure that Trailblazer gets to get out of lane easily, and already leaving Fi on some sort of advantage.
Interesting. Also something I want to mention, Grub on Vi starting solo while Panda is indeed using a leash. So I hope a team like Red, I mean we are in the 4th division of Prime League here. I'm pretty sure Red, they are talking about how, okay, Panda could do buff into reverse clear, you know, but usually he should clear from top to bottom.
Yeah, I guess that's the line of thought here, and that's exactly what's happening. I think that Panda will simply roam to this bot side. As I say it, he might be trying to go for some vertical jungling. He's trying to invade. He's reading me like a book and doing all the opposite of what I say. But Vi is already on Raptors, so we might have a fight here. Hold on a minute, there's a fight top lane.
Oh, never mind, but Panda, he's showing up, and Ixer no flash, and they want to abuse this. Ruby's also going for an assist at least, but he did not use his flash. This is a kill for the Sejuani, and now, of course, Grub will call to his team, hey, bot side is still up, but there's no way that he can go and farm it.
All right. That's very good use of that portal from level 1. They capitalize on the fact that the Jace did not have flash, and Panda uses his own to make sure he gets the first blood. So that was very well played. He didn't lose much. He lost a little bit of tempo. Vi might try to answer here. Oh, that's a free kill.
Oh, that is so free. Not even worth flashing. And yeah, meanwhile on bot lane, Trailblazer eating a turret shot. Not much happening though. What? Oh my god, Fee! He
The
tried
flash.
to go for something, but sadly, it did not work out. But hey, you can't blame him for trying, right?
Yeah, he didn't quite connect there. He did try the flashy play, didn't quite work. Meanwhile, Panda tried to over the mid. I don't know if he actually ended up showing himself, but right now he's just doing his clear. He's on to his red buff. Meanwhile, Vi has the Krugs left to do, so they are gonna finish their clears around the same time and around with the same amount of impact. They both got a kill in top lane. Actually, on red side, they got the kill to the top laner, so it might be a bit more beneficial for the red side this time around. But Foxnyr did get first blood money, so that's an advantage.
Oh, definitely. But let's be honest here. Yeah, Foxnyr does have a small advantage. We're talking about like 100 or 200 gold, but this game is so even as it can be so far. I think both teams know that.
Absolutely.
Both teams, yeah. They're just like, we're chilling, guys. We're just playing to our strengths. And honestly, I just see not too much action happening until level 6. And while I'm talking about it, Feed just dies. And their Trailblazer flash portal. So, of course, Grop will not find something. And, man, I really wanted to say how both should be waiting for level 6. But they're listening, bro. They're listening and
They just went for it.
Yeah.
They just went for it. The aggressive flash from Fi is actually costing him a lot. That's why the bot lane from red side could be so aggressive right now. They knew the AD carry didn't have flash. It was used offensively and without a turnout. So very well capitalized on the side of Team Red. So right now, Ghost has been used. Trailblazer Flash has been used as well. So it's a tough loss on Foxnyr's side. Let's see how they can move forward with this. Seems like Panda is already focusing the first objective of the game, this first dragon. That could be a nice start. That could be another layer of pressure being added here for the Foxnyr boys. It's a cloud, so there won't be that soul that I would say most people don't really like. Usually people prefer those more aggressive ones, like the Infernal, the Exec, or even the Ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
but right now that's not on the table.
Well, oh my god, what is on the table is some action on top lane, and maybe Foxnyr can come back here. Beautiful connect
nice
here.
barrel.
Oh my god, no, it won't be enough, and Dijkser gets out with a sliver of health and the flash, else the cannon barrage would have killed him. But man, what a game so far.
What a game, action-packed already. We saw the mechanics on the gangplank from Juvies using there's the shuffle.
God, the shockwave will not be enough because Grop has his flash up, and this is the 4th kill so far for Team Red.
Oh, look up, Panda's trying
Are
to
you?
get the kill,
Oh,
and he will.
And of
Arctic
course,
Assault.
it continues on bot lane here. Fee and Trailblazer. Honestly, I respect it a lot, but maybe they are a bit too greedy right now. But no, they are dealing a lot of damage here.
They're dealing a lot of damage, and it seems like the HP bars are quite even on the AD carries. We see that Senna is fasting, so there shouldn't be so much money as Fi does at this point in the game. So the trades could be on their favor. It's so heavy right now.
It is so scary.
The
And
flash.
Shaya 42 with the aggressive flash and an anchor into Fee's face. And what can you do?
Oh, it seems like you can't do much right now. Seems like the serrated Dirk from Senna already did a lot of work here in comparison to a pickaxe and cloth, crit cloth, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if Caitlyn already had that.
Yeah.
The cloak of agility. Oh, thank you very much. I don't think she had it when the fight started. Didn't she buy it right now?
I have
Anyways.
no idea, but I mean, do you? I think it's one of the worst items because you kind of have to rely on RNG, right? So
Yeah. It's not much. And the serrated Dirk did a lot of work for Senna. She was able to trade very positively against the Caitlyn, which shouldn't be really happening this early on the game, but she did get a kill. So
I also have to mention, I think it is so genius to just let Nautilus farm. We had a second thought about it, right? In Champ Select, we were like, okay, who is going to be the farming character? But honestly, let's think back. Nautilus used to be a mid laner in, you know, some metas. So
Oh yeah.
I think he will be really, really happy with the gold. You know, it's not like, I don't know. I think Alistar and Leona also two really competent tank supports. Yeah, I can't really talk about it right now because Dijkster is in trouble. All these skills are hitting just onto the Jace. Beautiful kill here.
Beautifully done, but in the end, Trailblazer Ignite got the kill, which is not the most valuable member to receive that extra gold. Nonetheless, good magical journey, nice CC stack, not letting Jace breathe for a minute. But right now, they are not willing to contest this Herald that is being done by the bot lane, mid lane, and jungler from Red.
Exactly. They already used the Glacial Prison, so I can understand where you are coming from. Oh my god! I blinked for a second! Where did our ADC just go right now? Jesus.
He just disappeared. He just ate a full combo from that Jace. And boy, he did not look pretty.
Okay. 1 second, sir. Is it just me or
Tell
is
me.
the team with more serrated Dirks just winning? Because...
That's a nice stat. That's a very nice stat. It seems like the Serrated Dirk is the best early game item right now. But yeah, there was a
Well,
bit of disrespect.
more action here. Of course, the shockwave will connect, but will it help at all? Flip, he has some movement speed. You have to sidestep. Oh my god! Tramby moving forward. This could be the moment that we want as Foxnyr is coming back into this game. And I rate this game 5 out of 7 so far. But of course, on top lane, there is some more action. And never mind. Whoa! What is going on again here? Flip and Panda.
It is.
Amazing.
It is action-packed here on the Rift. In the end, Senna did get the kill onto Orianna. It would have been a great escape by Flip. He couldn't quite make it to the last mile, as there was the ultimate from Senna from downtown. Meanwhile, Panda got a nice
Red,
Jace.
they are crumbling right now. They are crumbling under
giving
the
it to Flip.
pressure. Beautifully done.
And they gave it to Flip. Very necessary right now for Flip to be able to keep contesting this mid lane. He was getting slightly behind with 2 deaths of his own. Right now he got a kill. That's a nice little bit extra money on his pocket. And meanwhile, Trailblazer, he's doing some love taps here on Stemby, but didn't quite connect the stun. There was no walls near it.
Where misfortune when you talk about love taps, get it? Because yeah. Talking about get it though, yeah, you know I'm perfect at though. Getting the second dragon in the game. Nobody saw the smite, by the way, but
Very good segue. Very
Yeah.
good segue, I gotta admit.
but you know, I mean, jokes aside, Panda just on time to get the next dragon. And okay, we have our soul for this game and also kind of the win con for Foxnyr here.
Yeah, it should be. It should be if they manage to get the third one and get that added level of pressure of having the soul point, it would do wonders for this lineup. They have a really solid team. If they arrive early to the objective and they wait out the enemy, it's amazing. They can easily stack some barrels. They can land the CC perfectly. The Orianna ball also provides a lot of zoning. So if they arrive earlier to the objective, it should technically, in theory, allegedly, it should be theirs.
No, come on, this is so stupid. You can't do anything here. If Grob wants your pirate booty, then he will just come and grab all your fortune and send you back to base. But yeah, I mean, in the end, it is an attack on top side, and we still have our clear win con, as you just talked about it, with the Ocean Dragon. I think it can easily be winnable, so yeah.
It's true. It's true. It's still very much winnable. But right now, the gold lead is starting to dilate on the side of red. They're using the Herald really well to get the first tower of the game. They got the added bonus of all the plates as well. And look, this tier 2 is already pretty chunked.
So honestly, the early game looks really solid for Red, but we see where the team comp is going from Foxnyr. And we also talked about the scaling. Gangplank, he will get items and he will just be able to basically one-tap people in the late game. And yeah, Dijkster also scales really well, but will he really scale better than a Gangplank? Depends on the situation, but in most of cases he just shouldn't.
Yeah, it's a tough one right now. I'm questioning how is Fi gonna do right now because he's clearly behind. He's even losing on CS to the Nautilus, which would be something that wouldn't be exactly expected. And he cannot trade heavily with Roxas right now, but there's the team coming on the magical journey.
Oh, yep, and even Cannon Barrage, so it's basically 4 versus 2. Beautiful flash to not let Chaya escape here. Sadly, Roxas will get away and even blown Chaya. He wants that kill. He wants to get there, and he will not get it. Panda though there to get the kill, and meanwhile Stamby also coming in with a TP and fighting Flip, but not finding anything. And so far, it is really good for Foxnyr, but now there is backup and there is more kills to be taken. I rate this game 8 out of 11 at this point.
Really good answer from the red side here. Answering back this, essentially this 4v2 that was happening. Roxas was able to flash away from the shockwave.
Oh no,
and
Trailblazer!
staying alive.
Staying alive, Panda also staying alive. Fee is back in the game. Panda, he wants to get as much CC out as he can. He flashes out, he will survive even, no way. And Fee, he deals a lot of damage and Dijkster's combo will not connect here. Man, Panda, he knows his limits.
It seems like he really knows it. He was forced to flash back, but he made it out anyways. But unfortunately for Fee, he's not getting any kills. He's trying so hard, he's being so aggressive, and it's not paying off. It's actually biting him back. And right now, he also used the flash aggressively on that play on bot lane, and that costed him his life. He was safe if he didn't decide to go the extra mile to try to grab the kill, but he went and he ended up losing his life for it. So right now, I think that Fee as a player needs to get his head back into the game and realize that the game is winnable. There's no need to try to be the hero and to try to make the hero play. It's okay if you stay behind, farm a little bit more, get your items done, you got your Infinity Edge done. As soon as you get the 2-item power spike, if there's a good setup on a team fight, you will still be useful.
And we also do not forget, of course, Juvi's on top lane, 1.5 items. Panda in the jungle, 2 completed items. So, you know, and even a Flip with 1 full item. And I will actually have a look at the gold real quick because yeah, nobody really needs a back at this point in the game. And yeah, Juvis is kind of split pushing right now. No teleport on the sides of red, so they are pressured to do the objective here, to start it up. Of course, they will do that, and I'm not really sure. Do you want to actually contest this objective here, or do you just give it away and happily take a mid lane wave? For the first time ever, Foxnyr is kind of listening to me.
I think that's the plan. I think that's the plan. Get priority mid, try to give some damage to that turret. Meanwhile, the top lane, Juvis was able to get a tower of his own. So overall, that's a good trade, money-wise. And they don't lose much. They lose a little bit of tempo. They are not reaching that soul point so fast. But look at the flank from Panda.
Yeah, Panda, again, he's on 2 full items, and he does scale with HP, and he will deal a good chunk of damage. And now, of course, the team also following it up. Red is out of position, and this is a double kill for Foxnyr.
That was nicely done from Panda, trying to find the angles for his team to come back. Now trying to connect the stun onto Stamby.
Stamby with a defensive flash. Grub going down here. Back to base with you, my friend. Grub with a good vibe performance, but sadly he will die. And Foxy will happily take some more damage onto the mid lane turret.
Yeah, they oh my god, oh, that's a shock blast, dealing a lot of damage, and the first strike damage as well made sure that Trailblazer couldn't get out. I was gonna say it was a really good and beneficial trade for Foxnyr right now. Dijkser kinda evens it up, but still, Fi or Fi actually got his first kill, so he's online. He got back into the game. He doesn't have to have that mental barrier again of having that 0 next to a 4 as he's been having for the last minutes.
Now you can get the Dark Seal, by the way, Panda. You can go for it now. I guess.
Oh yeah. The Matchday Sejuani incoming.
I mean, the movement speed is kind of nice, you know, if you have 10 stacks. And, but yeah, of course, it's not where your priority is in this team. Again, as I said in the team fight, your damage does actually scale with HP. That's a really interesting thing about Sejuani. Of course, she scales way better with AP, but you know, HP also makes you a tiny bit tankier. And I think we saw it, right?
Definitely. There was a lot of damage from Panda onto Dijkser actually on that mid lane. So yeah, I think it's still very much playable. They showed they can fight. If they get to the objective in a more timely manner, if they get the rotation right, they will definitely get that third dragon under their belt. And with that added pressure, they can play the map really wisely and make them decide if they want to give up a full buff. I mean, I don't mean a full buff. I mean like a buff that is permanent. In trades, for example, for a first Baron, that the first Baron isn't gonna really, you know, bring you more than a few inhibitors. It's not gonna be end of game at this point. Like there's no disadvantage that big right now that it would mean something worse for them. So if they manage to do that trade, it might be even beneficial.
Oh man, this will be so interesting in only 1.5 minutes. Oh, Trailblazer, he got the dancing shoes. Holy, that was beautiful. And Panda wants to capitalize onto the situation. Teleport is coming in from red here. Flip with the ball delivery system there. Then Panda is frontlining like a god. And there is the Dawning Shadow. Who will die first? Grob dies. There's the Shockwave. And Chaya will die as well. And finally, Panda goes down. But the damage is done. Oh my god, Roxas tries to somehow get out. But I think he will not find a chance. Straight ace. And Foxnyr, they are back in this game.
And sacrificing himself for the team makes sure that the team grabs an ace. And E is the only one on Foxnyr's side to die. This time around they are trying to do Baron. They don't have anyone particularly tanky here. But Juvis is doing the best he can with the oranges. And I think this is going to be Baron for Foxnyr.
Don't tell me somebody dies.
They waited it out.
Oh yeah.
They gave the buff to Panda.
There is the trap set up. The teleports are coming in though.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Chaya, aggressive flash into Dredgeline, will find the Caitlyn here and flip. Yeah, he will. Oh no, he flashes into the wall and this is a huge shutdown. Don't get us wrong, it is still a good advantage for Foxnyr, but that was a bit of a sacrifice.
Yeah, and actually there were 2 shutdowns, even Fi, Orphe, sorry. He had a shutdown of his own. He had a bounty of 150 gold, surprisingly. But anyways, that's still 3 members of Foxnyr with the Baron buff. They can definitely use it to knock down a few more structures. I don't know if Panda will try to steal it here because of all that shenanigans, all those kills on the top lane. They got out-rotated here and they didn't arrive on time for this objective.
Yeah, definitely. With those 2 kills, the next dragon was sealed. But hey, it is still 2 for 2, you know. So
and a tier 2. That's the tier 2 on top right now for Juvis. So gold-wise, they are making a comeback. Definitely, they are ahead by almost 2k, and it's a very good sign here. Of course, the win con for that early Dragon Soul is out of the way. It's 2-on-2 right now, so anything could happen on that department. But there's still a few minutes more to use of this Baron power play, and they can knock down a few more structures.
Maybe it is possible. Panda flashes away from the Emperor's
Re-engage!
Ascension, re-engage coming in there. Vi ultimate also getting used aggressively. Dawning Shadow. It will not be enough quite right now. Beautiful shockwave to be found here. Using all the abilities to its full limit. And Fee will find so much damage. And the ace in the hole to scare off Dykser. If you move towards us, you saw what happened to your team. The same will happen to you. But Dykser, he doesn't respect it. You know, I can toggle vision real quick.
Dykser can get a shockwave here, a shock blast here that could kill any of the three when he arrives. Right now, Juvies has already a lot of health back and showing off his JDG logo. I see that he has made his pick'ems for the world. But yeah, definitely a very, very positive fight for Foxnyr. They got 2 structures out of it. They got 4 kills, and in trade they only gave away 1 or 2, if I'm not mistaken. So that's definitely super positive. They dilate the gold lead even further, and now they can play around the 3rd dragon finally, try to make that soul point. And even though 3 minutes away, we also have Baron available, so there might be a situation where if they see a lot of movement on one side, they can get the other. Hopefully it's the Baron buff, which would be more beneficial right now.
Bro, TV, imagine playing Gangplank and not having 4 items plus boots finished before 25 minutes. Imagine that would be shame, right?
Yeah, it's almost like he gets extra gold from something, you know, like it's amazing.
Yeah, but still, he has a lot of farm. He has more than 10 CS per minute, and yeah, this means he will deal loads of damage. Oh my god! Juvis, and he does not have enough. He's not satisfied yet. Meanwhile, on bot lane, Fee will die to the turret and to the shuffle, but on top lane, this pirate, he is doing so much work with his 4 items. 700 gold shutdown as well, by the way. So, 3 Foxnyr members here. Dawning Shadow will not do anything. Turret going down. The gate is opened while Trailblazer is split pushing on bot lane. But who cares about the Bard when you have to try and defend top lane?
He's gonna get a tier 2 as well. He might get a tier 2 as well. No, he
deals 0
damage.
He
does not have the wave. But yeah, very nicely done here. Of course, Grub tried to get the flank onto Juvies, would be an amazing shutdown for them. But guess what? As soon as the Vi jumped the wall, there was a Sejuani and Boar waiting for her. So Juvies can free hit while the CC is being laid out from Panda. So it was beautifully done. They got 2 kills immediately. They got the tier 2, tier 3, and almost could get the inhibitor, but they decided to respect the fact that Stamby was back already from killing Fee in the bot side.
Yeah, exactly. Stem B with also a lot of items, you know, it's not 4 items, but he does have himself 3 items, and, you know, Rabadon's Death Cap, the most expensive item on the Rift with 3.6k, so of course, yeah. The Emperor, I just have to check, guys, I'm sorry, but he's on 503 AP, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's a lot of damage, as Freak would like to say. 40 seconds till Dragon.
40 seconds, and you can see that right now Foxnyr has arrived early. They are trying to move around the objective. You can see most precisely that Juvies is on a very good position to start getting some barrels, but they are engaging.
Okay, the cannon barrage, and there Grog has to go in, but who will die first? Flip is super low, but will not die. Panda super low, will not die, and Chaya also super low, will not die. Nobody died so far. Trailblazer wants to find one now, though. Chaya dredge lining himself away. He is so squishy, but he also deals so much damage. The ace in the hole will be enough. Flashing away from the soldiers. There is the shockwave flip. He found the flank going golden here to get some more time. Trailblazer, can he maybe help him? He doesn't even need help here. It's only Stamby 1 versus 3, and he will not find anything here. Grub is still alive and chilling in the jungle, but man, there is a miracle that needs to happen now for Grub to do anything here.
So many flashes. I think everything was used basically. Only Juvies has his own, but Foxnyr got 4 kills. They get the objective, they get the soul point, and now they can focus on this next objective, on this Baron buff that is waiting to be taken. Meanwhile, Grub is gonna try to clear some vision around it. That's the best he can do while he waits for the respawn of his teammates. And right now, with a good reset, with more gold on their pocket, Foxnyr can close out some more items, can buy another set of vision wards, and they can lay it out to prepare this buff.
This is a huge step into the right direction, because if you get this Nash buff, it probably also means you get some kills, because, well, you know, Red wants to contest this. And if we get into this situation, even if you have to retreat from Brace, you can just take the last dragon while retreating. So, you know, I think this game, it was a bit wonky in the early game. You know, it looked a bit flippy, but now it is super good for Foxnyr.
Yeah, it was. I think things didn't go according to plan, especially on that bot side, but look at the
here.
engage.
Oh my god, Nautilus is dying. Look at the damage and look at the combo. That was what I wanted to see, by the way. Exactly. Oh man, this was art.
Trailblazer with the golden play, making sure that the team gets what they need. There's the shockwave to follow up. It was very beautiful, a very beautiful combo. And right now, Foxnyr have their own second Baron buff, and this one is gonna cost some inhibitors for sure.
Oh, definitely. I don't really. I hope you have an explanation for this, but Panda went kind of cheap. What do you think about the? You know, I can show it real quick. Chalice of Blessing on our favorite Poro rider here.
What can wait? What can build?
I have no idea. I look at this item and I'm like,
I know there's the mythical from supports, the Echoes of Helia, but that makes no sense. There's the Radiant Virtue already, so I really don't know. I'm clueless right now on what is the idea here for Panda, but clearly he knows more than I do, so I'll respect that absolutely. Meanwhile, he got the Anathemas chains connected. Which
look at it! It is the setup again. Look at the damage. Yarhar Fiddle-dee-dee, the pirate is free, is what I'm saying here, guys. Ladies and gents, it could just as well be the game here. 2 members on 40 seconds here. Panda, he's frontlining, he's tanking the turret. Ace in the hole, into the backline. Panda finally has to retreat. Dawning Shadow will do absolutely nothing here. There is one more turret to crack. It will soon be over. Stamby trying his best to defend, of course, but he will just die there. One more kill for the Senna for Roxas. But this was the game. Double kill for Fee. And I love this performance from Foxnyr.
Beautifully done from Foxnyr. And yeah, absolutely, it was a banger of a game to be casting.
Yeah.
It was really action packed. A little bit too much on the early game, I would say, as we were predicting that things would settle down a little bit. They would take some time to get those level 6 online and to make sure that it could unroll from there. No, they didn't. They just fought all the time in the early game.
Yeah.
And that was a bit painful. It did cost them a little bit of the early game because they were getting behind. They were getting heavily behind. But thank God on the top lane there was a gangplank getting rich and richer, and they were able to bring it back. Beautiful performance by Panda mostly. And I think it was a good comeback even for the bot lane that was struggling a little bit on the early game. So I think that what they can take from this game is if they do game number 2 with this mid to late game and with a better early game, it should be a W.
Easily getting another game. I mean, with this mentality right now, you're the clear favorite going into the next game. Like, it's not even close. But guys, talking about going into the next game, you see where this is going. We're going into a short break, and we're going to be... I have a new favorite word, I'm telling you. We're going...
What?
Yeah, I said going like 7 times now or whatever. We're going to go into a short break. We'll be right back in like, I don't know, 2 minutes or something once the play is already. So, you know, grab some popcorn because the next round is going to be hot as well, just like my co-caster TV. See you right then.
Thank you so much.
Been up my shop for a minute. Been feeling my shop for a minute.
Hallelujah, amen. Sweet Lord, born again. What you doing? Who you seeing? I got the right feeling. No money, go tell her. Go get it, go do ya. Where you going? Where you seeing? I got the right feeling. I've been loving you.
Been up my shop for
Welcome back, guys. There we are again. I'm still just somewhere in the void while TV, he's probably sweating from this first game. I can tell. Whew. Was getting hot.
I was, but actually here in the north of Portugal, it's pretty cold already, so that's why the fur jacket as well. It was some good League of Legends to warm it up.
Yeah, definitely. And did you already see the Twitter meme, by the way? That's the most important question, guys. If you haven't seen the Twitter
did not.
meme yet, wait,
I don't think I did.
I have to send it to you real quick then.
All right.
That's basically what happened, right? But the more I think about it, the better the Bard plus Gangplank combo becomes. I thought my dream combo was a bit unreliable, but they executed it perfectly, honestly.
Oh yeah. That's the meme. Okay, yeah. They really tried to shut down that Gangplank, but it didn't quite work. Grub was ulting there a lot of times, but I think that pirate just stole gold from all those minions and was able to carry from there.
100%. And of course, we have to respect every single player here. If you don't know, I mean, we don't know each other too well. I'm a jungle main, and I play in the Swiss scene a bit. And my favorite champions, basically, they are Sejuani. Yes, I said it.
Okay.
Sejuani, Viego, and I mean, the Viego is just always fun. And Briar is also a lot of fun right now. But my point is, Sejuani, Panda on the Sejuani, it made me proud, He basically tanked the entire front and back line, the entire team from red for forever. It was crazy.
Yeah, and he was getting out. It's like most of the times you see them just going in and tank as much as they can and then die. He was getting out as well, like on many situations, so that was impressive. And re-engaging even with super low HP, still re-engaging, still getting out. I mean, it was a really solid performance by him.
100%, I'm telling you, dude. So yeah, of course, when the passive kicks back in, it's like, wait, I don't want to talk good about Drox, but I'm telling you, when you hear that sound on Sejuani, when your passive comes back up, you can be on like 10% health. You know you're gonna be Gucci, and so did Panda.
Gonna be fine.
So yeah,
oh yeah,
100%. He was doing great.
Absolutely. Do you think that Red might look at that and think like, okay, we definitely need to do something about it? Do we ban it or do we steal it? Regarding the Sejuani and the Gangplank.
Oh man, it's a tough question to answer because on paper, it's like Sejuani is not a beast, right? But Panda made it look like one. And
yeah, I think so.
He wasn't just perma-fed or something. He was farming up, finding some kills, of course, but so did the Vi. And then suddenly, to me, it felt like Sejuani out. I mean, just the pick itself, of course, I can't really blame Grub here. His champion it's super hard to hit like all your opponents with Vi. And as Sejuani, he had a lot of impact, and it was the setup, ceasing the opponent. So I honestly think if you ban something, it has to be Gangplank, right?
Yeah, it should, especially if they didn't pick blue side, which I don't think they did. I think they're gonna stay on red side. So they will not have that first pick to be able to steal it, for example. So I guess the ban is the easier way out here for them. Definitely camping him and everything that they invested didn't quite work. The Gangplank was still online, very much online. So I would say the best next thing would be exactly to ban this pick for Juvis. But at the same time, I don't know exactly how are they gonna reformulate the entire draft around it. There could be a scenario, since they didn't even They didn't even select a different side. There's a pretty good chance that we might see some sort of repetition on the draft from one of the teams. So it's all on the red side here, on the second rotation, to make things super differently. They could really get 2 of the picks from Foxnyr combined with 1 or 2 bans, and that would leave you to a totally different scenario. If they decide not to do it, they might get the risk to have Foxnyr draft the same thing again, and they will still have the same mid to late game power spike when it comes to team fighting. And if they correct a few mistakes that they did on the early game, that's it.
Bro, if Foxnyr, if you are still listening, because it feels like they were listening to the cast sometimes, even though it has delay and everything, but it seemed like sometimes they were in our heads. Give me the Orianna Shaco, please. I wanna see it. It is so much fun. It is a bit of a meme. Where do you put Shaco? Even top lane, whatever? I don't even know.
But does Panda know the limits on Shaco? That's the question. That's a very squishy one. It's not Sejuani. It's not Sejuani.
Put it support, easy peasy. And what is this over? What is this over? Okay. Yes, Orianna Shaco.
They're playing with our hearts. It's Orianna. You got half of what you asked. You got half. Okay. The Senna is still playing. Like Foxnyr didn't think it was much of a threat. So they're allowing it to bypass another time. So we're entering that scenario that I was mentioning. We might have some sort of ego draft where the teams play the same thing and just think like we can perform better and it's gonna be different. I don't know.
Well,
it could be. Will the Azir get locked in? Will it?
Let's be honest. If you just won the game, you can just go with the same draft again, right? If you're on the same side.
Exactly.
Well, okay, that's almost Azir, let's be honest here.
Yeah. And there's not much difference. I mean, I would say Syndra as a earlier power spike, definitely, than Azir, so the impact can come from there. Those Scatter the Weeks can engage from a more safer position. It doesn't have to be the engage from Azir as we've seen with the shifting sands into the enemy team. So it's a more safer option, let's say, and with the earlier power spike. Meanwhile, we do have a different AD carry.
A different AD carry indeed, and what kind of different AD carry? This is a Philios, and you know, I could have seen Jinx maybe, also a champion with a lot of range, but it's banned, so you have to go for something else, and there we are with the Aphelios and the Sejuani. And of course, I'm going to post the exact same
Wait,
question.
it's Syndra bot.
Again, it could be Syndra bot with Senna together.
It's Syndra bot. I wasn't thinking of that. And right now when I saw Victor, I was like, oh yeah, it makes total sense. It's Syndra bot. She's gonna farm.
Okay.
It's not gonna be like Nautilus that all the farm just converted into a little bit more tankiness.
Or are they trying to play exactly that mind game? Did they hover Victor? You know, to put a statement into our heads, like, hey, it could also be Syndra bot lane. Syndra bot lane is good, but also Syndra Orianna, that's a matchup that you have practiced 1,000 times. You're probably super comfortable in that.
Good question. How will they flex this thing all around again? Who's gonna play what? We're trying to figure it out right now. There's 2 last bans to be taken. The Jace actually got banned, so from the side of Foxnyr, so that's surprising to me, and Gangplank is still untouched.
Wait, is it surprising though? Because Jace was kind of the only problem that they had last game, so might as well force them to pick a different option, right? I like it, really.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. He got heavily helped by the jungler early game, so yeah, there was a lot of damage. There was a little bit of let's say disrespect from the TPs as well, from the side of the bot lane. So I think it was a little.
I'm sorry,
it could be. Yeah, it could be. I'm sorry. I'm here mumbling about the Jace that is not even on this game. And there's a Cho'Gath being
please.
Most likely. Yeah, it could be. Like I've no idea. I have no idea. It could be right now. They could go anywhere. Like it even could be Nocturne mid. For all I know.
Yeah, true. Nocturne mid is decent. Indeed.
I don't know. Man.
Oh man. Oh, tough one. This. I mean, what do you even pick? You just pick your best blind picks in this situation, right?
I guess so. Like they. It could be Syndra, could be Shogath.
Yeah, it could, or it could still be anything.
Yeah, it could still be anything. Okay, let's say that Nocturne is locked into the jungle. It still has Syndra, Shogath that they both can go to the AD carry role, let's say. And now there's a roundup, so they can choose either to let Shogath face this Aatrox or decide if there's a better matchup for this top lane and give it right now as a counter to the Aatrox.
Fiora, come on. I mean, that would be the classic one, but hold up!
I still don't know where they go.
This is, oh my god, but
we
bro,
still don't know anything about this draft.
Bro, imagine you are playing a Philios, you're having a great day so far, and then it is literally Pantheon on the bot lane in your face permanently.
Oh no.
I love you too, Poro with Cookie, by the way.
Oh no. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, a friend of mine said he loves me in chat, and
Okay.
we all love each other, of course. It's quite simple.
All right.
This means thank you in Gebärdensprache, by the way. Fun.
Okay, they're not swapping anymore.
They're not allowed to, right?
It's Pantheon top. It's Pantheon
no way.
top.
No.
It is. I'm telling you, it is. They are not allowed to swap anymore, right? There's the 30-second or 20-second rule, something like that.
20-second rule. What?
There's not gonna be more swaps.
Man.
We know that Senna is gonna play the AD carry role, like in a fasting way. In a fasting way, yeah. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So Pantheon top with Ignite against Aatrox. That's what I'm seeing right now. Syndra mid.
This is crazy.
This is crazy. So, okay, Syndra Orianna is the most standard matchup that we have here. That's kind of normal. They are both control mages. They both have engage potential. They have CC. They have damage. So it's a good matchup. Let's say here. It's a very even one. I don't really give a huge advantage to any of those particular picks. I think that Syndra earlier on might have more agency on the early roams, I would say. But other than that, it's a scaling lane. We are not expecting too much of a fight going on all the time. Meanwhile, top lane, I'm expecting a brawlery. If it is Pantheon top with Ignite, he's gonna try to get the kill like prior to level 4 onto the Aatrox. So Nocturne might come around to help after 3 camps, if that's an angle. Otherwise, it's gonna be just a farming Nocturne until level 6. He just wants to power farm, get that paranoia ready and locked in, so then he can start have some agency around the map.
I mean, I'm already in the Nocturne ult. It was a spoiler all along. I'm actually an undercover agent for Red.
Oh, that's what that is.
That's what it is. I'm just in Nocturne ult. Nah,
all right.
The thing is, Nocturne versus Sejuani. I've played this matchup, and I can tell you, I will always, I'm not tilting or being mad, but I'm always a bit sad, at least, and I respect it when the opponent jungler has like so much better clear speed. It's not like just a little bit, it is like way better. So if Nocturne just perma clears, or if he just full clears first, he will be on the other side. I don't know, he will be there, he will have an impact on the map, and I'm still like not done with my, I don't know, 5th camp maybe, So maybe that can be a win con together with Pantheon's global roaming. So to put it back again into my words, I think personally Nocturne should clear bottom to top lane, just always gank top lane, get the Pantheon free to then let him ult with his Grand Skyfall onto the rest of the map. I think that's the way to go, but of course I might also be totally wrong.
Yeah, who knows? Last time we were trying to predict something and it came out completely the opposite. Both times that we tried it. So we'll see. Even said Johnny last time. Really, a big impact was immediately that first gank, the forcing of the flash prior to that, and then the first gank immediately on top to capitalize onto it. It was already like a very solid start for Foxnyr on the top side. But Panda got the kill. So right now, are we gonna see some sort of level 1 strategy as well from this team? There's no portals, but there is a Rel. Rel can use the crash down to move over to the other side of the wall, and then still has that remount CC to be able to capitalize onto someone that they find on the other side of the wall. That can be the same wall as last time. It can be the Baron pit.
Exactly. A lot of options here, you know. Yeah, I just wanted to get us into the game, but there's a pause. The pause is resuming, so...
There we go.
Yeah, you know what we are about to do. We are going to get in-game as soon as this thing is loading, and there we are, guys. Okay. It is back again on the same side, red, on red side. Thanks for making our life easy. And
3, 2, 1, go!
yeah, every second now.
I missed.
Now it should be right about 3.5, and okay, I'm totally.
There we go.
But yeah, it's a spectator delay. If there is a break, then it means we will have another break because I don't even know, right? Small indie company. And there we are, guys. We are in the game. Team Red on red side versus Foxnyr. They are 1-0, as you can see in the corner. They, of course, want to go 2-0, but Red, they are also dedicated to bring at least one win into this game.
Absolutely, and this time around, it's the red team that decides to do a 5-man stack. They were expecting that little play that I was mentioning with the Rel crossing over the wall. It could be an angle, and they were ready for it. Meanwhile, Foxnyr decided to just wait around the entrances of their own jungler and to see if there's any sort of invade going on. It seems like there isn't, and the match is about to start. There we can see all the players from Foxnyr. They are ready to start their match. They're gonna go to their designated lane assignments. Seems like Panda this time around is gonna start on the bottom side. Oh wait, but there's Trailblazer with an aggressive ward that's immediately spotted. So there's 5 extra gold onto the enemy jungler. So
GG,
already
GG.
advantage for red side.
Game over. Why didn't you tell your ADC to ping though? Oh my god, you know? Okay. We have to mention this though. Panda is skipping golems, or he's going golems into bot lane gank. This man is a mystery to me.
Okay, yeah, it could be an angle. Could be the opposite of what he did last game. Meanwhile, I was expecting a lot of action on the top lane. I think they're gonna trade very heavily. At least I think that's what Pantheon needs to do here, and abuse that power spike. Let's see. Level 2 came at the same time for both players.
The third Darkin Blade hit, and this means even though we are talking about a Pantheon, right? He's an early game beast, yet Juvis, he's going even so far in HP.
Yeah, they reached level 2 at the same time. That was crucial for the trade to go well on Juvis' side. Otherwise, it could have been problematic. But Panda is already there. Like, he did 2 camps, and then Gromp, and then he's there.
Yeah, this is what you are doing, and this is how you get the flash from Dijkster. And the beautiful thing is, he can just go for 2 camps and then maybe gank again. But hey, Grob sees right through the strategy. Meanwhile, on bot lane, aggressive flash forward into Roxa's face. Flash again from Fee. And this is the first spot, but the action doesn't stop here right now, because on top lane, Panda is forced to flash away and dash away, because Grob was seeing right through the play that I mentioned.
Exactly, really nicely done by the bot lane of Foxnyr. They get to capitalize on their first blood this time around. Things are going according to plan, but Panda is suffering. We see Grub trying to steal the camps. Right now, Panda got the wolf camp basically all for himself, and Flip has a chance here to turn it around.
Oh, Juvis is also here. This is an early 3v3 and both players realize here, nah, not really what I'm looking for. But you know who is looking for a kill? It is bot lane. And this is the revenge kill here. Blonde Chaya, I said it all along. It is choke off bot lane. I mean, I basically said every single pick that it was possible. But when it was picked, I thought it can be choke off bot lane. It works.
I was thinking it was Syndra at some point. But as you said, it might be the mind game that they were playing on the players as well.
100%.
Yeah, but right now, Shogath having already a kill this early game, this early on, could be problematic. Let's see how he builds as well. If he goes on a more AP route, since he's on this bot laner position, or if he goes with the standard full tank and still dealing tons of damage because he's a hungry beast and sometimes he snacks.
Well, to answer your question, here is a lost chapter. And of course, this could also just mean instead of going straight AP, you can also go for more CC, you know? Exactly.
It's Everfrost.
Yeah.
Oh, nice flash.
Be. I love how Juvis waited for the Nocturne. What are they called? What are they called actually? I want to know now. What are they called?
I have no idea.
Unspeakable horror, of course.
Unspeakable horror. Okay. Because sometimes, like, knowing the name of ultimates is already like there's a lot of them.
I know every single one. Test me.
Oh my god! For some reason I believe that because I've heard you talk about the Senna ult many times and I still don't know it.
Dawn Shadow.
Dawning Shadows. Okay.
Honestly, I don't know like the newest one, like Nofiri or stuff like that, you know, or the.
Okay.
But I think the older ones, I actually practiced those, so.
Nicely done.
Exactly.
Nice job doing the caster homework. I didn't do myself.
Exactly. Hey, you still know a lot of them, so that's what counts.
You know, like one ability that for me it has an ultimate name, but it's just a standard ability, is Milio Q. It's called it's called Super Mega Fire Kick. Tell me that's not the name of an ultimate. And
I
it's
always,
just a Q.
I always thought it's Ronaldinho Saucer or something like that.
Ronaldinho.
Yeah, I honestly, I mean, the teams are giving us some time, you know, to just talk about some willy-nilly stuff because they are, for once, finally just chilling out for a second, you know. In, you know Sleepy Trouble Bubble from Zoe, right? Mm-hmm. And in German, it basically just, the entire ability name basically means you have to go pee at midnight.
You have to go pee at midnight? Oh my god.
Or like while sleeping.
Okay.
German is a beautiful language, I'm telling you.
That's a funny one. I will not forget that fun fact for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, but this time around, going back to the game. Last time you asked me like which team was playing on a timer. This time around, I think it's pretty clear that the timer benefits Foxnyr.
Oh, 100%. I mean, Pantheon and Nocturne, they are falling off hard, right?
Yeah. They should at least. Unless they really snowball it to oblivion. The late game should really benefit the side of Foxnyr with their more standard front-to-back combo. There's an Oriana and there's an Aphelios. The 200 years meme is alive.
Well, Paranoia activated. Grub trying to get a CC here. Will hit it, and this is just, not 200 years. Looks like a pretty normal champion to me.
Did I just jinx it? Because I literally just said he's alive,
no!
and then he wasn't.
No, the last hit from the ultimate. No. Are you kidding me? And this is not what we want to see so far. But of course, it's only one kill in the bot lane, one kill in the mid lane. It is acceptable.
It is acceptable. It was a good kill from Stamby here on the mid lane. Now Panda is trying to answer something in the bot lane, but there is Fi is only arriving right now. So Panda will not find any angles here. Meanwhile, I was saying that on top lane, Juvis is actually trading very well against the Pantheon. And it seems like it's going to be a pretty... Right now, if the things continue as even as they are, it's a massive win for Juvis.
Oh, definitely. Oh man, I love the Phage by the way, from Juvis, you know, with the extra health regeneration on the item. So whenever they have a trade, he will get a little bit of extra HP, and it's not a lot, but it's just what you need together with your Doran's shield. I love small details like this, you know, you can see those are really powerful players. And meanwhile on top lane there will be some action, there will be a shockwave, Dropper flashing away, and yet not getting out of this situation. Stamby, of course, tries to do something as well because Panda is not here. He is looking for a play on this bot lane wave, and the play might as well just begin. He goes forward, he will get the hit, he will get the ult combo here together with his team. One goes down and the next one goes down as well. Huge shutdown, and because it is so fun, top lane will also fight with all their might, but nobody will die over there. But both summoner spells used by Dijkster.
And who did Shaya hit? Who did Shogat bite into? Because I saw a very low Panda flashing away. But he wasn't eaten. And it's on cooldown. Who did he eat? Did he bite into Trailblazer by mistake? Right now he's trying to get the kill. Trailblazer might be baiting. There he is. There's the stun. And nothing else to follow up.
Yeah, nothing happening. It's 10 minutes, and of course it is time to unleash your teleports, ladies and gentlemen. And if I've seen something from last game, it was that Red really loves teleports all over the place. And it's kind of the same situation this game. Yeah, Dijkster has the Ignite now, but still we have a teleport on Stamby and on Chaya. Do you actually think that's a good decision? To like bring it on your bot laner?
I mean, it at least it makes it up for the fact that Pantheon doesn't have one. So this Shogat is basically gonna keep playing as a top laner on the side lane as the game moves forward. They tried to connect some CC onto Trailblazer, but he was able to crash down to safety. Right now he can't. He got knocked up. He got
the teleport
by the
though.
Everfrost. There's the teleport.
Oh my god, Flip is joining the fight, and it is a beautiful ward. He
Nice
goes
sidestep.
forward. Oh my lord. What a play by Flip.
Oh my god, and 5 with the side steps, they were so crucial to stay alive in this scenario and to wait out the TP from Flip. And they get 2 kills for it. Very well done by the Foxnyr boys.
Oh man, oh man. This looks even better than the last game, because the last game Foxnyr, yeah, they struggled a little bit in the early game. And now look at our Foxnyr squad. They are doing great so far.
This is really, really positive. As we said, like they have the late game scaling. They have that chance of dragging on the game a little bit longer. But no, they are playing well with the early game. And right now they leave one Drake for the enemy team. They decide not to contest it, but that's totally fine. It's only a Chemtrack Drake, and we're gonna have X-Tech. So right now portals are available that allows for quicker and faster rotations.
Exactly. Jace got banned, and that's why he wanted to, you know, at least be on the map. So his Hexgate inventions from Arcane, they are right here.
And that's canon.
It is canon, 100%.
And that's canon on the lore.
Exactly. And look at Panda instantly using it though. He was in the base and now he's on top lane already, and he might as well look for the dive. Beautiful! Ooh. No time to react here, Dijkster.
No chance.
No. Another one bites the dust right here.
No chance. The portals already making the debut. Like Panda just got 2 fast portals to travel half of a map. Super fast. And right now look at Trailblazer trying to get aggressive.
Yeah, defensive flash from Chaya here, but now Nocturne is coming in with the paranoia, and still he gets a kill. Fee doing God's work here, and Roxas is so low, but he knows nobody should be around right here, so he will still take the wave.
He still got one. That's the power of the Chakrams. Look at how fast they were dealing damage to that Shogat. Right now this Senna is gonna be happy because she's gonna get a lot of plates from this play. But there's Panda trying to react here, trying to stop them. The arrow is gonna only hit once, and they are not able to get that 4th plate.
I love the discipline here from our team. Foxnyr, they could have just, you know, went straight into their But Panda, he's respecting that he doesn't have ultimate, he's respecting that he does not have a full item yet, and he just keeps on clearing, you know, and plays it defensive. I actually like this decision.
Yeah, and basically there was no damage. It was only him and Trailblazer. He didn't have ultimate. Like there's no damage possible, so they just have to clear that herald to make sure that they don't get the 4th plate, and that's it. Meanwhile, Juvis is having the time of his life against this Pantheon.
It's just criminal. How is he winning this lane? Is there something I don't know about this lane? So, oh my god, meanwhile on bot lane there's a lot of action here. Roxas low, Blondjaya low, but our favorite Sejuani player also going into the belly of the Cho'Gath, and there will probably not be any more kills down here because everybody else got into safety, but Panda will be the sacrificial boar here.
The sacrificial boar.
Exactly.
Thankfully, the unleashed power by Stamby was not enough to take Fi life here on the bot lane. He was able to survive. He did use his flash, so that's a pretty important cooldown being...
Okay, World Ender being used on top lane. Shockwave will not never mind. Yeah, Flip, I just wanted to say, where is the Shockwave that we all know and love? And Flip also teleporting to the bot lane, but he actually is kind of almost over. Juvis finding so many kills, and the portals are doing work as well. Of course, Grub running away from our Aatrox. But man, right now, Foxnyr, they are just bringing play after play.
Play after play, and Juvis was trying to get his hands onto Grub, trying to get some revenge from the camping he's been getting last game. This game around, actually Pantheon didn't get much help. Maybe that's why it's been such an easier lane for Juvis. This time it was a 1v1 and not a 1v2. But definitely this team is going places. Like, they are super ahead. They have already over 2k of gold advantage. They got the play on bot side, and they can start stacking up for those 5v5s on the next objectives. We have Baron spawning in 4 minutes, and we have a Drake that is spawning right about now.
40 more seconds. Imagine what you can get done in 40 seconds. It's basically clearing one wave and getting vision. Not a lot of time for this dragon to show up and to properly prepare.
With portals, the comeback is much faster, so they could also just be recalling right now and still managing to get there on time. Meanwhile, if they had to walk it up all the way, I would say the best would be around 1 minute for you to do your reset and make sure that you arrive on time. Otherwise, it might be a little bit too late. But with the portals, you can extend that to 20 to 30 seconds, and it's still enough time for you to get there.
Exactly. But yeah, talking about getting there, look at a beautiful preparation. They shoved out mid lane, and now Foxnyr is on the dragon. And before Red can even respawn, they are already done. Now with the engage, beautifully played here, trying to flash away. Flip might be the sacrificial robot this time, and will be so. Only Panda and Trailblazer alive, no damage right here. This means they will get one more kill, but of course Panda cannot withstand so much melee damage just in the range. Juvis had no TP, but I still think this play is a-okay for Foxnyr.
Absolutely, it was a 4v5, and they still managed to go almost even, getting the objective, and Juvis got a tier 2, so all of that gold went into Foxnyr's pockets. Meanwhile, all that Red got were 2 kills, so actually 3 kills. So that was a really good answer from Foxnyr. The engage angle was really good from Trailblazer, but yeah, we can see that it still was a 4v5. So they couldn't really get much done, especially because Fi got killed super early.
Yeah, definitely. 200 years are only 200 years if they are alive, and an AD carry is still an AD carry, right? And
it's true.
Yeah,
against the Nocturne.
Not only Nocturne, but look at all the burst and assassination potential.
Absolutely.
Basically, Roxas is kind of the only champion with consistent damage on Red's lineup. Maybe you can count Syndrine as well, you know, once she reaches enough stacks to have no cooldown on her spells. But so far, yeah, looking, again, pretty good.
Pretty good indeed. Pretty good indeed. Right now they are sieging this mid turret. They were not able to do much damage to it quite yet. Juvis is trying to go for a 1v2.
Yeah, no,
And-
I don't. No.
He's forcing them to run away
Yeah.
in a 1v2.
Oh my god. Yeah. Trox evolved into Aatrox, you know? Kinda. He needs like level 11 and 2 items, and that's where he's at. Meanwhile, mid lane, beautiful engage, and Aphelios cannot survive whatsoever. But do we still have enough damage to get more on red side? I don't think so. Grop out of mana already. And maybe, just maybe, Foxnyr still have the pressure because all the ults are on cooldown. Or, well, at least 2 ults. 3 ults. Okay, 3. There we are.
Yeah. They threw everything at him. And
Okay.
right now, there's not much. And Juvis is here.
Oh my god.
They are not going. They cannot siege this. Like, it's a bad place to fight.
Is
But
so
there's
ballsy. They were finding Shaya, but they will also give up 2 champions of their own, their entire top
no.
side.
It's a terrible place to fight. They cannot siege that. They don't have the range for it. The AD carry is dead. They will never get that tier 2 unless, for some reason, the red side would really misplay that, which didn't happen. So they were able to eliminate the Aphelios, and then the overextension from the side of Foxnyr cost them a lot, 2 extra kills. So very, very positive for the red team right now. And yeah, it's what I said. It was a very awkward spot, and forcing the siege at this point in the game without Baron buff was just not it.
100%, yeah. Basically, if you control the map as far up as Foxnyr is right now, you can always just wait for objectives, but I get the mindset, right? They had no strong ultimates and no global ultimates, that's the important thing, right? No Nocturne Paranoia, no Dykes or Skyfall.
Yeah.
So it is worth a try, but hey, in the end, no objective was lost. So yeah.
Yeah, but you see how okay,
hello
there's
there.
Arctic Assault.
What is Roxas doing in Panda Swamp, I'm asking you, and of course he has to run away. Panda still tanking a lot, flashing out, and meanwhile Turret will probably go down, but maybe even before that, Stampy also just going back into the gray screen, and yeah, Grop also has to flash away. This is a really, really strong performance, and it might also just be a minute 22 Baron Nashor.
It might just be, and this time around they did basically the same thing. They kept forcing around that tier 2, but this time around they had 5 members to it. They had 5 on the back lines doing a lot of damage, and that's what essentially killed the Cho'Gath. That makes total difference on this scenario, and it might be converted into a Baron buff.
Well. Baron buff, 5k gold lead, and mid lane turret is still standing, and they even use teleport to defend it, because I just wanted to say, this might be mid lane turret into Dragon, but now it is only not even Dragon likely. Beautiful TP by Flip here.
They are trying to force it, but immediate teleport by Flip makes sure that the red team cannot just walk into the objective. The ultimate cooldowns are coming back up. We see that the Glacial Prison and the Shockwave are just about to get available, and that means that it's a free Drake for Foxnyr.
Amazing. Simply amazing. I thought for sure they have to take Nashor, reset, and then be too late to either defend mid lane or contest Dragon, but no. Foxnyr, they are so clever with their rotations and their spell usage. It is just, yeah, a true display of skill here. And honestly, we also talked about the scaling. What do you think are the chances for Red to come back into this game?
It's really tough. It's really tough right now. They did what they were supposed to do twice already, which is eliminate Fi immediately as soon as the fight starts, or meaning like that's their engage point. They just go Paranoia into Skysfall from the Pantheon, and that's it. They are trying to do it again.
About the paranoia, there's a redemption though for really good peel, and they cannot find a kill. Flip will die finally, but what will they pay with? It will be Chaya's life, it will be Dijkster's life, and it will be Grub solo that he has to reset, or even be interrupted here in his reset. This means mid lane turret is going to be destroyed. This means mid lane inhib is also following it up in a second. Minute 23, mid lane inhib, beautifully played by Foxnyr.
Beautifully played by Foxnyr. They are trying to escape now. Trailblazer using the crash down to get away from the Syndra. Still gets stunned. Will get another stun, and he's not getting out there. The unleashed power takes the kill. But as you said, as we were talking, the red team has to invest a lot of important cooldowns, a lot of ultimates to try to get one single kill, one single shutdown. This time around was on Flip, but guess what? Once they did that, Juvies was on the other side taking care of the entire back line, and they were like basically 2v4 on the other side. So they just end up losing everything, losing a tier 3 and losing an inhibitor.
They kinda lost everything, as you say. Now we have 3 minutes of no major objectives up. Of course, you can always see a turret as objective, you can always see a freeze as objective, and you could also see a fight happening on top lane as objective. Grub wants to get Flip here, they want to bait him here, and there Panda, he's healing himself, and he tries to find something. Flip with so much damage. It is honestly shocking how strong he is with only 2 items. Chaya is tanky, but not tanky enough. Will die to Fee right here. And this means nobody can answer the Aatrox on the bot lane. And on top, the fight even continues. Beautiful Moonlight Vigil there to find some more damage. Yeah, Fee will die. But what again will be the next few steps from Foxnyr on bot lane? They can just secure the inhib, and they can basically just secure the game at this point. They just run past the towers. Juvis, he turns on his World Ender mode, and he wants to tank a lot of turrets. Maybe he was too greedy here, he will die, but the turrets will fall. The inhibs are open, the inhibs are down, and there is the engaged Grub. He wants to somehow defend his base.
They are taking some portals, they are trying to find the flank. Roxas is searching for another CC to connect, but he got the shockwave to the face.
Oh my lord, this is so much damage, and what can you do when you are CC'd? Grub did not hit his spell shield just in time. Panda abused his own ultimate here. Grub was not ready, and honestly now it should just be a matter of time, because we have 1 minute on both major objectives.
Absolutely, and the base is completely open. There's even 2 TPs, so if for some reason Juvies and Flip just decide to go for Nexus, they can easily get it, and at a fast pace right now. So let's see. The Juvies has respawned. Let's see how they decide to move forward with this. They might just play it safe and go for the soul before they try to close out the game, or they could just simply march up down the mid lane and get things done that way. Seems like the call is a bit confusing. They are moving to the opposite side. They are moving to the Baron side of things.
Yeah,
and
but
fighting in the jungle.
Oh my god, yeah, fighting in the jungle is always awesome. Don't tell me Redemption finishes Grub. He tries to dodge Redemption with the paranoia, but of course it will not help. The shockwave connects and almost one-shots Roxas here. Teleport from Juvis. He is hungry for some more dessert, because he wants to finish this entire meal with style. And man, does he finish this thing with style. 2-0 for Foxnyr. Come on, guys. Yeah, just finish this thing. What a game. And it looked even more dominant the second time from Foxnyr.
Definitely. This second one was so much better, much more controlled early game, and they were able to pull it through. They had the scaling on their side. They had a really great early game, and they managed to just keep going with that momentum and take the first 2-0 of the season.
Beautifully said and beautifully done by Foxnyr here. What do you think, though? is this how should I put it? Is this something that we can prepare for now, or do you think the better teams in the league will still be a big challenge? Because I'm not really sure myself.
Well, definitely there will be heavier and bigger challenges to face, and that's up to them to get completely prepared. And I think that at this point, every single matchup matters, and grabbing that first 2-0 will definitely do a lot for their mental, at least, and for them to realize that they can achieve those wins. Pretty solid start, let's be honest. We started with a draw, then they had a defeat. Now they got their first win, their first 2-0, and this thing is just getting started. So I think beautiful things can come from here. They need to show this discipline that they especially showed around this second game, where they played it controlled from beginning to end, and I think from there they can really achieve greatness.
Oh, I completely agree. Yeah. So far, it looks really, really solid. And guys, by the way, we are going to have an interview. I just know, if the person is ready to just be pulled away. Of course, they are talking with coaching staff and stuff. You know how it is, right? Talking to coaching staff, getting flamed and then suddenly getting pulled away into an interview. It is what it is.
All right. We'll see what kind of insight we get.
Yeah, I'm super hyped.
From a player, right? I think we can already say that the interview is going to be with one player from this lineup.
Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of waiting for him to just join, and once he is in, then of course there he is, Mr. Panda, aka Magnus. I introduced you to everybody. How are you feeling after this 2-0 victory?
I guess we're feeling great. I mean, we were at a point where in-game where we were already like pretty certain we're gonna finish now, and then when we actually killed the Nexus, it was like, where's the hype? And then it's already gone. But yeah, it's what we needed. It's what we definitely needed to just improve mental-wise. Yeah.
Absolutely, and what a performance, my friend. I think I speak for both of us. We were really happily impressed with your Sejuani that you got to play on both games. What would you say that's one of your comfort picks, or is it just because meta-wise it made sense, or comp-wise it made sense for you?
Yeah, so I guess it's actually because of meta. But by now it's already somewhat of a comfort pick for me, because we were trying out like my picks which I play in solo queue, which are more like farming jungle style, actually Nocturne and stuff, also Javan. But and then I just said one day, okay, I wanna try looking towards champions like Sejuani, where I just can be more supportive for my team. Like with Nocturne, we always had the problem that I just wanted to have resources, and now I don't. And then we played it and it went so well in scrims. And after having like really enjoyable scrims with Sejuani, it's become a really comfortable pick for me.
So the most important question: why didn't you get the best item Matchday, by the way?
That's a good question. Yeah, maybe in the first game could have looked into Dark Seal. Just okay, I have already 2 kills. Gonna get more top lane. Give me more. Sure, yeah. Could have looked into it.
10% more movement speed, baby, and a bit more damage. What can you do? I'm kind of a poro rider myself, so can just. But now, of course, yeah. Sorry, what do you have to say?
No. You can clearly see that he was saying that he likes more like things, for example, as Nocturne, and it was noticeable the way that you were taking kills left and right on the first game, especially. And I was gonna ask if your teammates, if your laners, were complaining about it or not.
No, I don't think they were complaining. They were. I mean, there were some. It was noticeable that there were some sad moments that some champions that would have wanted more gold would have definitely liked to get the last hit on the kill. but for sure the first 3 there was nothing, and then maybe he got a bit sad, but there was always positive vibe because we knew that if we can donate the kill, then we will. But in these situations, it was just better to not risk it, right?
Absolutely. Completely understandable.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. Go ahead.
I will go ahead. So, of course, we talked a bit about the games. Now, looking at the group itself, is there a team where you think those will be the strongest opponents so far? Do you even know anyone from your Division 4 group?
I do know multiple teams. I guess it was kind of funny because we played the Winter Cup, and we got 2 teams which we were in the close qualifier with in our group.
Oh, okay.
So we already had seen them play when we scouted them in close qualifier, and also it's I don't know if they know, but I'm 4th split now against Ace Gaming or against Lotus. I've seen them a lot in my groups actually. So I'm definitely looking forward to play against Ace Gaming with Lotus this time. That will definitely be funny.
Okay, yeah.
But other than that, I'm not the one who scouted really deep this split so far, at least.
So, of course, I have to bring the follow-up question. Are you hyped for, what is it, next, this weekend? The game against Ace will be, right?
Yeah, we're playing against Ace Gaming this Sunday. I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Perfect. So, what else do you have to say, to, I don't know, just anyone? You can greet your grandma or something, take some time in the spotlight, what do you want to say and what do you want to tell us?
Oh, I haven't prepared for that, but I guess I can definitely greet.
I have a backup question if you want, I can.
Yeah, you can ask it right after. Yeah, I'm just greeting because she actually commented this time watching the stream. I'm really proud.
Perfect. Yeah, the backup question would be, give me your best Sejuani impression and your best quote, I don't know what's worse, honestly.
Oh.
No way.
Yeah. I'm actually. What does Sejuani say? I'm not psychopath like some other teammates of mine who have the voices of the champions real high while everything else is low. Playing on Japanese, but the one who's doing that knows what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But,
Okay. So there's a teammate that plays in Japanese.
yeah, and he has voices quite high in the sound.
Because of female deaf sounds, right? I mean.
Oh no.
No, actually he plays a lot of male champions who just sound cool, I guess.
Okay. Well, I just know Dirty Dirt and Beste Beste Squadra and Pentakill in Turkey. Don't ask me why.
Okay.
Turkey server.
I had no idea.
Yeah, today learning. So yeah, Panda, your last words maybe. And of course, TB, if you have some more questions, also feel free. But I'm through with my questions because that's all I wanted to know. I wanted to see the fire against Ace, and that's it.
No, that's it for me as well. It was a pleasure to be here casting once again here for Foxnyr. It was a pleasure to see you perform, Panda. I think you did wonders. You did really well. If there was an MVP vote today, you had my vote for sure. So congratulations.
Absolutely.
Thank you really much.
So yeah, Panda, is that also everything you want to say? It's your grand spotlight. We have 15 people watching. Can say whatever you want. You can also just say goodbye to everyone. But I'll give you the last words.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm just I guess thank you to the team as well. They played well today, and let's keep going. Let's stay on 3 losers only.
You heard this man, and if it will happen,
All right.
we will see it. You also heard this man. Sunday will be next game, so don't miss it. See you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.